What's going on, people? Here at the dealership, getting my car serviced. Anyway, I notice a lot of people are talking about this whole Tina Knowles situation. And I finally went and listened to that interview. I didn't listen to all of it, but I listened to enough. And Tina Knowles is the representation of many females. Not just black females, but many females. I don't think the behavior she displayed was just a black woman thing. I really don't. Now, what Tina Knowles did, she evaluated herself, coming to the conclusion that she's a bad sister and she's accomplished this and that. You know, essentially, she's perfect. Then when she got to talking about her husband, her new husband, she said he's not perfect, but, you know, she still got with him. She spoke about going to a new city. She has a new car, now a new man. Now I'll tell you guys something. Men, I've been saying this for the longest, but not on YouTube. I've said this amongst my peers before I even got on YouTube, that to women, men are just accessories. Just like getting a handbag, you know, a new purse, a new pair of earrings, a brand new pair of shoes, you know. We are accessories to them. You know, somebody to protect them, somebody to provide for them. They say it all the time. When they're looking for men or good men, they categorize good men as men with money, men who can take them out on shopping sprees, or men who can provide for them, or whatever, whatnot. That's why you always hear a lot of females, you know, talk about Fabulous and these guys, how these guys are not claiming their girlfriends or their wives publicly. They're not taking their wives out on the red carpet. And I've said this before. They're doing that because they see you as the gateway to them getting attention. You are an accessory to them. Believe it or not, females plan out their lives. At this age, I should be going to college. Then at that age, I should get pregnant. Then at this age, I should get married. At that age, we should buy a house. Then at that age, we should start having kids. That's why you find a lot of women rushing their men into getting them pregnant. Trust me, I know. I've had many ex-girlfriends badger me about getting them pregnant. A lot of times, you see these guys not supporting their kids, you know, and I'm not supporting guys not supporting their kids, but a lot of these guys weren't ready. Quite a few YouTubers talk about that, but a lot of females don't want to talk about that. They let it seem as if these guys are just out to just getting women pregnant and all of this shit. A lot of these women, they want to get pregnant because they have their lives planned out. So you're just an accessory. Just like Tina Knowles said, she got a new house, a new car, new city, new man. And he's not perfect. But she is. She is perfect. But he's not. And I think that's coming from the times when you had those Ricky Lakes and those Oprahs on TV. Well, Wendy Williams, she's still there. You know, you had all these people Montel Williams, that's his name. Phil Donahue. I remember as a kid watching that back home in Jamaica. We used to watch those things on TV. Oprah was huge in Jamaica. She brought that talking down to black men thing in Jamaica. That feminism mindset. She brought that shit there. But Tina Knowles talking about the guy's not perfect and stuff like that. Maybe he's not perfect, but why does she think she's perfect? Her mindset is coming from that era with the Oprah and the Phil Donahue, where you have women just talking shit about men and not looking at themselves. She didn't have to come on TV and talk about that. She could just say, hey, you know, he's a good guy, you know, or something like that. She didn't have to say he's perfect or he's not perfect. I think that was a low blow. And a lot of females do this to guys. A lot of females do this. You're a cool guy, but you don't have the best job. They talk down on you and stuff like that. And guys, we don't really do that. Because a guy will meet a female, she doesn't have the best job, but guess what? She looks nice. We'll take her. She has a nice personality. And we don't speak bad about her. Guys will speak bad about females if she's a fucking hoe. And that's it, pretty much. She's hoe, she's ratchet, that's it. And normally we have evidence. Women just throw things out there because they can, because they have a mouth to just say whatever. Look at all the Me Too and all these things going on. Women just saying shit about guys. No proof, no evidence. We see it here. Just talking about the guy's not perfect. You didn't have to say that. No proof, no evidence. He's not perfect. You don't have to say that. The guy was just there. He didn't really say much. He just like, oh, I'm not perfect. But like, females, you have to stop going on these. And this is why we have this gender war. And this is why you have a lot of guys here on YouTube talking what they're talking about black women and women in general. It's not because they want to, but it's because for years women have been going on national television just talking shit about men. And now men have finally gotten a platform where they can defend themselves. It's not really because they want to. It's not really because they enjoy doing it. But it's for years. It's because of years of people talking shit about men. And it's natural for men to want to defend themselves. It's natural for anybody to want to defend themselves. And YouTube and social media has provided that platform for men to do it. It's not because they want to trash women. So women, you have yourselves to blame for this. I think it's time you women just stop doing that in public. You know, if there's an issue, you talk to your man about it at home. You guys solve it. You know, like for example, I hear a lot of females saying, oh well, she wants a guy who knows how to fuck. Every female likes sex differently. Every female doesn't have the same pussy. Females like to say, you know, all pussy is the same. No, it's not. It's not. And females like their sex differently. You might like your sex differently from the guy's ex-girlfriend. He might be used to a certain type of sex. It's up to you to show him and teach him what you like. You know? It's the same thing with relationships. If there's an issue, you talk to him about it. If he's doing something wrong that you don't like, you talk to him about it. You don't come on national television and say, oh, he's not perfect. He's this, he's that. You talk to the guy behind closed doors about that. And it goes for men too, you know, talk to your woman. But females are mainly the culprit of that. That's why I'm addressing females. But Tina Knowles was wrong for that. She looks arrogant. I mean, she looks evil, to be honest with you. If you look in her eyes, she looks like a witch. She looks like a witch. But she seems like the arrogant type of females. I mean, she should be lucky she's married at her age. She should be lucky she found herself a husband. I think she should just chill right now. That diva thing, she should throw that out the window. She's not 20 years old. She's not 20 years old. I think she should reconcile with that. Throw the arrogance out the window, you know, and just be calm. Just be humble. But guess what? She was on the OWN network, so can you expect anything better from something that Oprah has her hand in? Think about it. Oprah doesn't like black men. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll see you guys some other time.